All right, it's garden goodies. I'm already munching.
Yep, you're munching.
Started early.
Yeah, we got some vegetables this week, and it is kohlrabi. Now, at one point in the past, some viewers asked me, what is your favorite vegetable to grow? And I said, well, probably green beans, because they're easy to grow. You get a ton of beans. They don't have any pests or anything, and it's just very low maintenance.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, the one I like to eat the most, though, is kohlrabi.
Okay.
Yes, and not everyone grows it. Let's take a look at the pictures of the kohlrabi growing in my garden. And this year, for whatever reason, I got a whole bunch of great kohlrabi. In the past, my kohlrabi would tend to not form bulbs, and it would just grow tall with a bunch of big leaves. And I would, I'd cut up the leaves and dry it and make like powdered green stuff, but I wouldn't get any kohlrabi bulbs. You can see here on the plate here on our camera view that there it's a little green bulb. It's about the size of an orange. Some of them are bigger, and it's hard to really say what the flavor is. They're part of the cabbage family of plants, and I would say it tastes kind of like the stalk of a broccoli. The inside of the stalk of the broccoli is kind of milder.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know if I've ever had it until today.
I definitely, this is my first time having
no
it.
kidding.
Yeah.
It's a crunchy vegetable,
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah.
You can cook it though, and it's like once you cook it in the pan, it's like potatoes.
I was gonna say, I could see it.
But you guys might not be tasting it as much as you normally would.
When you load garlic and
'Cause we
pesto
have
on there, yeah.
a little something special.
Because we did, I made some garlic scape pesto. Yeah, and that's one of those things where if you're a gardener and you talk to a lot of gardening people and stuff, and you get growing tips, and people send you recipes. And this recipe came from Scotty and Troy Kovac. And they said, we'll take a look at some pictures here of the garlic. Remember on July 3rd when we were holding the garlic? And we're like, whoa, that's really long. Well, at the top.
I could say it in his face.
I was so shocked.
Amazed by the length.
At the top is the garlic scape, and you can cut that off, and it's edible, and you can grind it up and like a pesto. I put some basil in there, typical stuff, but it really ended up being sharp garlic flavor.
It's good though.
Yeah.
I think definitely kohlrabi would be a good vehicle for a healthy way to eat like different dips. Things like this. So instead of like if you're watching carbs or something, instead of eating crackers or chips or anything, this would be really good because it doesn't have a strong flavor itself. It has like a mild and edible.
So you can dip in a lot of things, and we're dipping it in the garlic pesto.
It's good, yeah. I bet you could you even make it like thinner and make it a bit of like a potato chip in a way?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Yeah. I just had a knife to try and slice it up, but you could if you had one of those little slicers. You can make really nice thin slices too. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sure the kids would like it too if they made kohlrabi chips and they could dip it in.
There you go. They don't have to know even. Well, this is really tasty. This recipe and everything will be on our website.
Yes.
Like always. But thanks, Justin, for this tasty little meal. And don't go anywhere. Our top stories are coming up after the break.